Okay, fine. So, Indian society, society notes. So, let us see. Because sorry, once in a while we can see. So, this is the syllabus. So, currently we are right now somewhere here. Okay, regionalism, casteism, communalism is over. Crime against women, youth, unrest, etc. Okay, next we'll look at policies and constitutional and statutory provisions also. Simultaneously, it will be helpful for polity also. So that is also very important. So let us see. Okay, so I mean one or two, one question at max, not many questions. One question may be asked because it is only 30 questions. So about books, etc. We've already seen multiple books which are very important, and we have noted down also. So these are some of the books. Okay. The basic father of Indian sociology, G.S. Ghurye, father of sociology, Auguste Comte, mother of sociology, Harriet Martineau, etc., etc. All that is fine. So books. Okay, M.N. Srinivas is also very important. Mysore Narasimhachar Srinivas, and we have seen he talked about Sanskritization, etc., Westernization, and the Mysore and Coorg. Okay, marriage and family in Mysore, Coorg, etc. Caste in modern India and Indian society, social change, etc., etc. Basically about caste and etc. And we have seen some other books also. We have noted down. S.C. Dubey, Indian Village. K.M. Kapadia, Marriage and Family in India. Okay, Kinship Organization in India by Iravati Karve. Family, Kinship and Marriage in India, Patricia O'Brien. These are some of the frequently asked questions which we have seen. So we'll try to see if we know anything here. So most of these books is author and issue. Okay, fine, but we don't know. So let us see. Sharmila Reje saying is she spoke about Dalit women. So try to keep that in mind. And Uroshi Butalia, women and conflict. Okay. Maratha Chen, widowhood. Beena Agarwal is gender and land rights. So try to remember any one or two. That is the only way. Let us write, um, let us say Dalit women. Who is Dalit woman? A2. Sharmila, REG. Let us see. Sharmila, REGE. Okay, she is an Indian sociologist and any she spoke about beyond global and local, etc., etc., significance of Dalit testimonies, etc. So she spoke about Dalit women. Remember that Sharmila Reje maybe she spoke about Dalit women. Try to remember that Sharmila Reje and Beena Agarwal. Okay, D is the gender and language. Let us see about Beena Agarwal. Beena Agarwal, Indian economist. Okay, so she is Beena Agarwal and so etc. etc. Fine, fine. Yes. And okay, books, any books or anything, field of gender challenges, gender, okay, etc. etc. So okay, so let us try to remember these two things at least. Sharmila Vijay, she talked about Dalit women, and Beena Agarwal, she is talking about gender and land rights. Try to remember those two at least. It might help. These things we should be able to say. We have seen extensively yesterday. So, first thing that came is Special Marriage Act, which is 1954. Next, Hindu Marriage Act 1955, followed by Hindu Succession Act 1956. We remembered all those three, not right? So, Hindu Succession Act is 1954, Hindu Marriage Act 1955, B1. Okay, B1. Okay. Hindu Succession Act is the next thing that came in 1956. So, C2, C2. And the rest also are very important. Domestic Violence Act 2005, we have seen multiple times. So D3. And obviously Dowry Prohibition Act 1961, which is A4. So in this case, we remember all the four things. So it's a very easy question for us because if you remember these acts, this is what I was talking about. It can be asked in a match the following type of questions. That is the reason we need to remember these dates also as much as possible. Dowry Prohibition Act is 1961, and we have already seen one update also. Let's see, I think 1984, yeah. Okay, 1961 is the base act, and 1984 is the probably some amendment, etc., etc. Okay, remember that 1984 also there is an amendment. So this is the easy question. Dalit assertion in Indian politics resulted in Dalit identity. Okay, politicization of the Dalits led to social mobility among them. You can say both are true, and it is the correct explanation. Because of politicization only, there is going to be social mobility. Fine. Dalit assertion in Indian politics resulted in Dalit identity. So, which feminist theory is characterized by the belief that patriarchy is the major and universal cause of women's oppression? Okay, so feminism, everyone knows, basically fighting for women's right. So socialist feminism will be to try to what you say uplift. Liberal is like you don't expect women to stay at home. You can go to a bar or anything, or you can go somewhere, etc. So cultural is again, same thing. What you can say is should not be relegated to the kitchen only or something, or something like that. So all these liberal, cultural, socialist, etc. Radical is something when you do at a very high rate, very phenomenal, radical transformation. They will say, right, which is huge transformation in a short time. So it's a bit radical. So this feminist theory is characterized by the belief that patriarchy is the major and the universal cause of women's oppression. Keep that in mind. Okay, radical feminism is believing that patriarchy is the major cause. So Khalistan Liberation Force, just by seeing the name, you are aware. It's a militant group in Punjab. I mean, basically, they want a separate Khalistan for the Sikh community, and it is in the border region of Pakistan and Punjab. So this is actually recently it is very much in news. We are seeing everyday news that especially these leaders of this KLF are being assassinated in abroad, like Canada, US, etc. It is very frequently in news. So just remember, Khalistan means they want a separate Khalistan from the Punjab region. It belongs to the Sikh community. So out of these, which of the following committees was appointed to study the issue of child labor and suggestion? So these committees are very important. So there are several committees. You have to remember at least some 20 to 30 committees. Okay, some of the recently famous committees, I would say Puthuswamy judgment. Puthuswamy judgment is not committee. Justice Verma committee. Okay, Justice Verma committee on Nirbhaya case recently. Justice Verma committee. Uh, um, Criminal law amendment, basically criminal law. Let's see. Justice Verma Committee was constituted to recommend the Criminal Law Amendment, etc., etc. Criminal Law Amendment Act 2013. So that is one very important committee. Similarly, there are many Narasimhan Committee for banking reforms and Vara Committee for reducing corruption in politics, etc. And there are. Let's do one thing. Let us see most important committees. That would be better. So most important committees actually committees. Okay, in India. So these are see Sarkaria Commission and there is if you when you say Sarkaria Commission, immediately one more thing that should come is the Panchi Commission. Both are very important, and let us look at Sri Krishna Commission is also very important. Okay, let us look at all these individually and top commissions. Okay, fine. So let us look at some of those things. They are very important. Sarkaria is, I believe, 1980. 1983 or something. 1983. Okay. Sarkaria Commission is 1983, and Sarkaria Commission immediately you have to remember in relation with Punchi Commission or Panchi Commission, how is it? I don't know. And this is relatively recent. Okay. Both are aimed at center-state relations, so that is very important. And especially recently, a lot of questions are being asked about role of governor, etc. Okay, center-state relations, because previously what used to happen is only Congress used to be there at the center and states, but these days there are many regional parties also. So because of that, the central-state relations are very strained. Yeah, we can see every day in news what is happening. I mean, governors are withholding assent to the bills, etc. So that just because we saw that, let us see article 2. Just we have to always link and uh, read holistically. Okay. So Article 200 bestows on the governor the power to provide assent to the bills passed by the state legislature. Very important. Okay. It is frequently in news. We have seen it in Telangana, Tamil Nadu, etc., etc., West Bengal. So Article 200 is very important, and we have seen date. This is also important. 2007. Okay, 2007. Panchi Commission is also about center-state relation and important. Let us see few things. It's very important from mains point of view also. Main recommendations. We'll talk about what you say appointment and removal of governors. Okay, both Sarkaria and Panchi Commission are famous for governor recommendations and all these things. We can look at it in depth, but this is something which is frequently asked. Removal of governor as vice chancellors, etc., etc. So go through these things. Panchi Commission and Sarkaria Commission. Panchi Commission is 2007. Panchi or Punchi, I don't know how they call it exactly, but anyway, Sarkaria Commission recommendations also. Mostly it will be also about interstate this thing, like governor should not have a partisan role, etc., etc. Fine. So it is 1983. Okay, Sarkaria. Remember that because dates are also important. Frequently, dates are asked. To study the center-state relations. Examine relation between balance of power between state and central government. So that is about Sarkaria Commission 1983, and we are seeing about Mehta Commission. There are many committees, many commissions which are all important. So Balwantrai Commission, Balwantrai Mehta immediately it comes in this PR reforms, Panchayat Raj, etc. Let us see. Originally appointed to examine the working of the Community Development Program and the National Extension Service, etc., etc. Basically, they all are Panchayat Raj institutions. I mean, later on they become the Panchayat Raj institutions. Okay, Balwantrai Mehta Committee for formulating the operations and functions of the newly conceptualized Panchayat Raj. We'll look at Panchayat Raj in depth, and this is a very old committee, 1957. So remember that Balwantrai Mehta is related to Panchayat Raj. Just you can remember it in a very dry form, especially for prelims. No need to go into depth. So now let us look at question. What is the question? So Mehta committee we have just seen Narayan Das committee, Justice Sangvi and Gurupata Swami. Let us see Narayan Das committee. Narayan Das committee. So I don't think it's a very famous committee because even I have not heard about it much. So forget about it. Justice Sangvi I've heard in the past. Let us see. It is Justice. Okay, Justice Venkatachalaya. All those things are also important. Justice Sangvi. Justice Justice Sangvi committee. Justice Sangvi. So LM Singhvi committee is well known for advocating that panchayats be granted constitutional recognition. Okay, so that is also very important. So both Balwantrai Mehta committee, and LM Singhvi are related to Panchayat Raj. And Ashok Mehta also. Ashok Mehta, LM Singhvi, Balwantrai Mehta, etc. All these are related to Panchayat Raj. Very important to keep that in mind. And Gurupata Swami committee, let us see. These committees in general are very important. Okay. Gurupata Swami committee about child labor. So based on the recommendations of Gurupada Swami. In 1979, government has uh, first committee called Gurupada Swami Committee to study the issue of child labor. Very, very important. So now let us look at the question. Which of the following committees was appointed to study the issue of child labor and suggest measures to tackle it? Now you know without a doubt Gurupada Swami Committee. And also you know Mehta, Balwant Mehta, Ashok Mehta, etc. They are all related to Panchayat Raj. Narayan Das, I'm not sure. Justice Sanghvi committee is also LM Singhvi, basically. LM Singhvi committee is also related to Panchayat Raj. And Gurupada Swami committee is related to child labor. And there are many other Narasimhan committee, banking reforms, okay, Vara committee, all these things also we have to look into. Anyway, so in 2014, who was awarded Nobel Peace Prize for his contribution towards children? Kailash Satyarthi. This was there, I mean, in the news at that time frequently. Kailash Satyarthi is a, I mean, if you are following current affairs regularly, you would have heard this name already. So keep that in mind. Nobel Peace Prize he had got Kailash Satyarthi for a contribution towards children. When was circus added to the list of hazardous occupations? Under the Child Labor Act 1986. Okay, Child Labor Act 1986, remember that. And in 2010, they have added circus also as part of the hazardous. So children are not supposed to. Yesterday, if you remember, we have seen a lot of acts. Factories Act 1948, Mines Act 1952. So if you want to work in mines, you have to be above the age of 18. Below the age of 18, you cannot work. So 14 to 18 is called as adolescent. Below 14, you are called a child. Um, and what else we have seen? If you want to work in non-hazardous factories, you have to be at least above 14. And we have seen many other acts related to child. We have seen articles also, Article 23, prohibition of traffic in human beings, etc. And Article 24, 23, 24 also, rights for protection. That is also very important. Okay, fine, let's move on. So, match the following with Article 370. Everyone is aware. These days it is in
Sir,
news.
this,
Ah,
sir,
ah,
can I?
yes, yes, please go ahead.
That Child Labor Protection and Regulation Act 1986 ఉంది కదా, sir? That
Hmm.
was also given based on the recommendation of Gurupad Swami Committee.
Yes, yes. Gurupada Swami Committee is, I mean, issues about child labor. You've seen, right? Gurupada Swami Committee, 1979, it was instituted, and most of the child-related acts, etc., are Gurupada Swami Committee. Okay, National Child Labor Project, etc., NCLP, 1988, all these things. Uh, this National Child Labor Project in 1988. Fine. So there are many initiatives. So this is also Gurupada Swami Committee. Okay. So Article 370 is regarding to special status of Jammu and Kashmir. It was recently abrogated. We are all aware of it. But Article 371 is also very, very important. So few are given here. Others, I mean, in generally, when it comes to Andhra Pradesh, I think it is D. Okay, keep that in mind. 371D is Andhra Pradesh. It is very important for APPSC exclusively. The others, if you say C is 371C is for Manipur. So like that, I remember a few. Let us see Article 371 in detail. Article 371 subparts. Subarticle. Or let us do one thing. Let's see if there is anything in polity because we are coming into a lot of. Okay, fine. Just a minute. Written application, any polity bills. Okay. Um, Commission polity parts, schedules, articles, polity parts, schedule, amendments, JSB, etc., etc., bills based structure. Let us see if there are articles here. Okay, 371. Okay, only till 370 it is given here. Fine, no problem. You just open polity book and study 371 in general. That's everything fine. So, A3 Assam, Article 371B is with regard to Assam, okay, and B4, Article 371 Maharashtra and Gujarat in general, and C2, which is regarding to Goa. Okay, 371I is regarding to Goa, and as I already said, B is regarding to Andhra Pradesh, and 371J is regarding Karnataka. So remember all these things. Article 371 is regarding Maharashtra and Gujarat. So 371A, it is very important. So we have to spend more time. A is Nagaland. Okay, 371 is Maharashtra and Gujarat. A is Nagaland. B just now we have seen, right? What is B? Article B is for Assam. Okay, BA. C is for Manipur. C is for Manipur. Okay, D is for Andhra Pradesh. D is for Andhra Pradesh. In Andhra Pradesh. Okay. What is inside the article right now is not very important, but I mean, at least if you can remember the articles and subparts, etc., especially for group 2, that is more important. For group 1, maybe you can go into little bit more depth, etc. And we've already seen I is for Karnataka, just now we've seen, right? I is for Sikkim, F is for Sikkim, okay, and J is for Karnataka, right? J is for Karnataka, I is for Goa, okay. Remember these
జే
things quickly.
జే
Uh,
గోవా అన్నారు.
371 J, J is Goa, article. No, no, Goa IG. C2. J is Karnataka. JK, remember like that. Karnataka. 371 J is Karnataka. Okay, Karnataka. Okay, remember like that. A is Nagaland. Okay, A is for Nagaland. B for Assam. BA. Okay, B for Assam. B for Assam. C for Manipur. D for Andhra Pradesh. E. E is for Sikkim or something. E is for Article 371 E. Establishment of Central University in Andhra. Okay, E is also for Andhra Pradesh. Okay, remember that. Establishment of Central University in Andhra Pradesh. So F is for Sikkim. Okay, F is for Sikkim. G is for Mizoram. H is for Arunachal Pradesh.
సార్
Okay,
డి
F.
డి ఇస్ ఫర్ స్టేట్ ఆఫ్ ఏపీ ఆర్ స్టేట్ ఆఫ్ తెలంగాణ అని ఉంది కదా సార్.
అంటే maybe after Telangana is separated from uh, Andhra Pradesh, maybe Telangana was added. It safeguards the rights of local people, employment, education, and was created after the accession of Andhra Pradesh. It was etc. etc. So, Article 371D is regarding to Andhra Pradesh and Telangana in general. But I think after what you say bifurcation, it is amended. Okay, let us see the state of Andhra Pradesh. Okay, special provisions with respect to state of Andhra Pradesh. Okay, remember that. Maybe something is added. Is talking about amendment. So, what is 371D amendment? It was created after agitation in the state of Andhra Pradesh. It was incorporated as the 32nd Amendment of the Constitution in 1973. Okay, that is also important. 32nd Amendment and Article 371, rights of local people in employment and education in Andhra Pradesh. Okay, and 371E. 371E is with regard to Central University in Andhra Pradesh, and F is Sikkim. We have seen just some time back. E also we have seen. F is Sikkim. Next, G is for Mizoram. Okay, GM. Remember like that. FS GM and H is for Arunachal Pradesh. We have seen GHIJ. I is for Goa. IG. Okay, IG. You can remember like Goa and IJK. J is for Karnataka. Okay. So after some time you may forget again, but okay, every now and then if you keep repeating, You will at least remember two or three. Based on that, you can easily eliminate. See, now 371B is Assam, 371 is Maharashtra and Gujarat, I is Goa, IG, J is Karnataka, JK. Like that, we can remember. And for APPSC, especially, you have to remember 371D and E. 371D is Andhra Pradesh, local people apply employment rights, etc. 371E is Central University in Andhra Pradesh. So if you remember like that, that much is enough. No need to go into in-depth for preliminary. So which of the following statements is true to describe domestic violence? So we have already seen Domestic Violence Act 2005. Okay, the only victims are married women. There is nothing like that. Girl child are only vulnerable. Nothing like that. Even adults are vulnerable. Domestic violence include physical, sexual, mental, verbal abuse of a person in household setting. This is correct. Okay. Domestic violence is an indication of progressive society. Definitely not. It is an indication of regressing society. So with common sense, we can answer that. So which of the following are indicators of regional inequalities? Obviously, um, skilled manpower will be there. Even natural resources, I would say, is regional inequality because if in an area there are naturally more resources, obviously they are going to be better off. So size of population also will play a role, and political party in power also will play a role. So which of the following are indicators of regional inequalities? Let us see. Indicators of regional, what is that? Imbalance only. What is that question? Inequalities.
Inequality.
Inequalities. Okay. Intra-regional disparities, allocation of resources, quality of governance, agrarian structure, income, consumption pattern, estimates of poverty, etc., etc. What are the factors of regional inequality? Okay, concentration of industries, employment opportunities, wealth, population density, educational attainment, government policies, etc. What are the characteristics of regional imbalances? Okay, so you can say natural resources also I would say is part of the answer. Skilled manpower requirement is there. Size of population also plays a role, and political party also. I think political party also plays a role. Okay, which of the following are indicators of regional inequalities? So if the answer is only ABC, that would be better option, I think. So probably two or ABCD. Since ABCD is not there, I would rather go with ABC, not this one mark. Okay. So which of the following matches correctly? Section 376B, 376C. So this is regarding IPC and CPC. We don't need to go to such depth. So just try to remember 376B, husband copulates with his wife during separation. So 376 and all is regarding to domestic violence. That much we can make out from this. And so this is as it is IPC CPC have been replaced with Bharatiya Nyaya Samhita, and CPC has been replaced with Bharatiya Nagarik Suraksha, and Indian Evidence Act with Bharatiya Sakshya. So just remember 376 roughly, that is enough. No need to go into that. So under the Immoral Trafficking Act, if a person lives through the earnings of a prostitution of a minor girl. So obviously, whether prostitution itself is outlawed, but minor girl is a obviously a criminal offense. Such a person may be imprisoned for a minimum of 7 years. Okay. Previously, in rape cases, it was 7 years. Now, after Criminal Law Amendment Act, it has even life is there, life, death penalty, etc. is also there. So for this particular, yeah, basically, it is called pimping. I guess pimp. It is 7 years. Keep that in mind. And this act, Immoral Trafficking Act, is important. Let us look at the date also. Immoral Trafficking Act. I think this one. Immoral Traffic Prevention Amendment Bill in 2006. Okay, one bill is there. That's what. So, Immoral Traffic Prevention Act is in 1956. It's the old act, and again in 2006 it was amendment. So, try to keep that in mind. Okay, 1956. Fine. And which year was the Sati Prevention Act enacted by the government of Rajasthan? We have seen yesterday. If you talk about Sati, first it is 1829. Abolition of Sati, 1829 by Lord William Bentinck. Multiple times we have seen, but it's very important. Abolition of Sati. Okay, it is in 1829 by Lord William Bentinck. Lord William Bentinck abolished Sati in 1829 with the efforts of Raja Ram Mohan Rai. Now that is very important. And we have seen Roop Kanwar in Rajasthan, the case of Roop Kanwar very recently. So because of that, Sati was again, an act was enacted, Sati Prevention Act, which is in 1987. We have seen it many times. So again, the some important, what you say, Godram, let us see, A3, communal rights in Maharashtra, Madan Commission. Okay, these are all very, what you say, when it comes to unrest. Okay, we're talking about the topic unrest, youth unrest, and what you say, disputes, etc. etc. These are very important instances. Godhra, the 2002 incident in Gujarat, Ayodhya Babri Masjid Demolition Institute, sorry, incident, Anti-Sikh Rights 1984, after the death of Indira Gandhi. So all these dates also you have to remember. So let us see. A3, Madan Commission is for communal rights in Maharashtra. Okay. B1, KG Shah Commission is regarding the Godhra rights in Gujarat, because of this incident actually. Okay, in Ayodhya incident, what they have done, the demolition of Babri Masjid. So some of those pilgrims were coming back, and the train was burnt, and then the Godhra raids had happened in 2002. We have to remember KG Shah Commission in regards to Godhra. C2, Librhan Commission in Ayodhya incident. Just let us cross check some of these things just for safety. Madan Commission. Commission on Substitute Relation. Justice Madan Mohan Panchi. That is 2007 Panchi Commission we have seen, not that one. Mm, what is this? Madan Commission is regarding communal rights, communal riots. Okay, in Maharashtra. Communal rights, Maharashtra, 1986, etc., etc. The Justice D.P. Madan was set up. Okay, in 1970, Bhiwandi rights. Fine. So that seems to be the case. Who is the father of communal violence in India? Mahatma Gandhi. Okay, fine. So let us see KG Shah Commission. So Madan Commission is regarding that particular thing in 19. No, fine. It's not me. What is that other thing? KG Shah. KG Shah Commission. KG Shah Commission. Is there anything? During Indian emergency, okay, 1975, everyone is aware. Emergency has been declared by Indira Gandhi. That is one thing. At that time also Shah Commission was, KG Shah was there, and also Godhra rights. Okay. The Nanavati Mehta Commission is the commission of inquiry appointed by the government of Gujarat to probe the Godhra. So this is D1. Okay. So the answer given here is wrong. Probably this is the answer. So that is the reason we need to cross check. Okay. D1 Nanavati Commission is regarding the Godhra. So try to remember that. Then A is right. Madan Commission is regarding communal rights in this thing. KG Shah, B4 anti-Sikh rights. Let us see. So Nanavati Mehta Commission for Gujarat rights. Commission to probe anti-Sikh rights. Let us see. Nanavati Commission was a one-man commission headed by Justice Nanavati. Okay, in May 2000, investigated killing of innocent Sikhs during 1984. So anti-Sikh rights is also Justice Nanavati. Justice Nanavati is fine. So remember that Justice Nanavati is also related to Godhra and also anti-Sikh rights. So Commission pro Godhra. Let us cross check for safety. So Nanavati Mehta Commission for Gujarat, and also okay. So Godra rights and anti-Sikh rights both are Nanavati only. And Madan Commission is communal rights in Maharashtra. And Ayodhya incident, let us see, commission to probe Ayodhya. Okay, the Librhan Commission, officially Librhan Ayodhya Commission, was by the government of India investigate destruction of the disputed structure, Babri Masjid, etc. in 1992. So Librhan Commission is related in 1992 is related to Ayodhya. So C2, okay, D1, A3, and B4 is fine. So we saw that Nanavati is also Nanavati and Mehta were anti-Sikh, right? But KG Shah Commission is okay. That is a minor difference, but others are okay. Remember this. Madan Commission is regarding communal rights in Maharashtra. Librhan Commission regarding Ayodhya incident, Babri Masjid demolition, and Nanavati is regarding both Godra and anti-Sikh rights. So remember all those things. So what are the measures to combat regionalism? Again, with common sense, we can say to promote even development of neglected areas, etc. Basically, we can see we have Northeastern Development Council, etc., which have been initiated. It is for this purpose to bring northeastern regions into the main fold of Indian. This thing. The central government must not interfere in the affairs of the state unless it is unavoidable for national interests. Okay, that will also help in reducing regionalism. So this is again we can answer with common sense. All these things are the reasons for the development of regionalism, vested political interests, religious narrow-mindedness, and linguistic attachment. As we see in the case of Tamil Nadu, etc., there is a lot of sentiment regarding Tamil language, etc. So, what are the causes for the growth of regionalism? The efforts of the national government to impose a particular ideology, language, or cultural pattern, definitely, as we see, imposition of Hindi was rejected in Tamil Nadu during the Annadurai time, etc. after independence. Continuous neglect of an area or region by ruling parties. Example, we can say northeastern regions and some hilly regions. Historical and cultural aspects interpret regionalism by way of their cultural heritage, etc. So now this we are seeing in northeast mainly. We see immigrants coming and settling down in Assam, Manipur, Meghalaya, and there are frequent conflicts saying that we are losing our culture because of immigrants. So all these are factors for regionalism. Keep them in mind. So Jharkhand was carved out of Bihar in 2000. This everybody has to remember. And along with this, there are three other new states that have been formed, which is Chhattisgarh government, Bhushan Harichandan, who is recently has been governor of AP, now shifted to Chhattisgarh. Chhattisgarh formation formed from which state? So Chhattisgarh has been carved out of Madhya Pradesh. Okay, Chhattisgarh was carved out of Madhya Pradesh in 2000. Okay, and just now we have seen what is this? Jharkhand was carved out of Bihar, and the other thing was Uttarakhand. Everybody has to remember these three things happened simultaneously in 2000. Uttarakhand from obviously Uttar Pradesh. So Uttar Pradesh, Uttarakhand was carved in all happened in 2000. The three of them happened at a time. Okay, Uttarakhand from Uttar Pradesh, and what is that? Chhattisgarh from Madhya Pradesh, and Bihar, Jharkhand, all in 2000. Remember this is very important. So Dravidian movement started in Tamil Nadu in 1925. That's long back. You have this Justice Party, etc., etc. That is also very important from AP history point of view. But in general, Dravidian movement, you can say 1925. 1925 is also famous for Sarojini Naidu. If you look at history, 1924 is Belgaum Mahatma Gandhi. 1925 immediately followed by Sarojini Naidu. First Indian woman Sarojini Naidu. Okay. 1924 is Mahatma Gandhi. Very important. 1924 Belgaum. So all these things. Sarojini Naidu, 1925. Location also, let us see. Locations are important. Kanpur session. Okay, where it is held, who is the president, and some landmarks like first women was Annie Besant, first Muslim Badruddin Charji, and first time Gandhiji only once, so it is very important. Belgaum 1924 and Subhash Chandra Bose 1938, and several of these, for example, 1905 because partition of Bengal has happened, and 1916 Lucknow split, etc. I mean, all those things are very important. So we have what is so we look into that when it comes to history. Okay, let us not waste time now. Okay, so the 12th 5-year plan. So these days 5-year plans are not very important. Back then they were very important, but now it's not. But anyway, the 12th 5-year plan targets for and all this above, which will be instrumental for balancing regional growth, more inclusive growth, faster, sustainable. Okay, when this particular plan was introduced, these were some of those jargons which was used: more inclusive, faster growth, sustainable, etc. So negative aspect, all the negative statements, it makes administration ineffective. Okay, national policies are dominated by regional demands. Okay, poses a serious threat to the development, progress, and unity of the nation. All these are negative aspects of regionalism. So States Reorganization Act, you have to remember in this point of view, which is very important. Around 1956, I believe. 1956. This is very important act. Okay, 1956, and the first state that was formed on linguistic basis is Andhra Pradesh, which is very important, and I believe 1st November. Okay, 1st November 1956. Okay, 1st November 1956, Andhra Pradesh Formation Day, very important. 1st October. Okay, 1st October 1953 is Andhra State. That is also very important. Andhra State. So first Andhra State was passed with Kurnool as the what is it? Kurnool as the
Capital.
yeah, yeah. Kurnool as the capital and Tanguturi Prakasam Pantulu as the chief minister. Okay, that's very important. Then 1st November 1956, and that is Andhra Pradesh. So Telangana has been merged with Andhra, parts of Telangana and that from Nizam. It has been merged with Andhra Pradesh, and Andhra Pradesh state has been formed. Who is the first CM of Andhra Pradesh after 1956? Combined Andhra Pradesh. Who is the first CM? Can anyone tell? Okay. Neelam Sanjeeva Reddy was an Indian politician, sixth president of India, etc., etc. So he became the Deputy Chief Minister of Andhra State in 1953 and Chief Minister in 1956. Remember, when Tanguturi Prakasam Pandulu was there, he was the CM, and Neelam Sanjeeva Reddy was the Deputy Chief Minister. In 1956, he became the first Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh and later went on to become the President also. Okay, there are very few presidents from Andhra, so we have to. Is there anyone else who became president from Andhra? I don't think so. Neelam Sanjeeva Reddy. Okay. Who was the president of India from AP? Neelam Sanjeeva Reddy, sixth president, 1977 to 1982. Fine. Only one person, I think. Okay. Anyway, so let us move forward. So, which of the following statements is or related to regionalism? India's policies and its political parties showcase the regionalism present in our country. Okay, in a way, we can say political parties means Telugu Desam Party and I mean several. You can say DMK, Anna DMK, and all regional parties. India political parties are broadly divided into national parties and regional parties, which is also true. Okay, national parties like Congress, Communist Party of India, BJP, etc. Regional parties like TDP, etc., etc. So all these are some standard questions in regionalism. So which of the following statement is true? Regionalism in India also has a religious dimension. Yes, definitely. India was united with Pakistan before independence. The differences based on religion have led to the formation of Pakistan. Definitely. Okay, the two nation theory, Muhammad Ali Jinnah, etc. All those things, when you read modern India history, there is a lot of content there. But you can clearly say that that statement is right. So, in each of the following statements, these are true. Indian federalism is seen as a method of accommodation of regionalism in India. Okay. So, what he means is, when we are, I mean, if you see the reorganization of states, they are mainly based on linguistic basis. So, linguistic basis is also one of the basis for regionalism, language, etc. So, he's saying Indian federalism is a method of accommodation for linguistic based regionalism. So, it is true to an extent. Federalism is seen here as a political equilibrium which results from the appropriate balance between shared rule and self rule. So that is also what you can say. The center is sharing with the states, and the states are having self rule. So if you observe both these statements, both are true. So you can say option A and B. Okay, political equilibrium which results from appropriate balance between shared rule and self rule. Fine, positive statement. I mean, reasonably correct. So, which of the following statement is or true? The new regionalism is taking shape in a multipolar world order. Okay. So, today, if we see, um, most countries are looking after their own benefits. I mean, for example, recently US has pulled out from some WHO, etc. Several things have happened, and several treaties also US has pulled out, and also each country is fighting for its own. What is say? Instead of today, it is a multipolar world that everyone accepts. Previously, it was only the Soviet Union and the United States were the superpowers, but today there are multiple PowerPoints everywhere. So this statement is right. The new regionalism and multipolarity are in fact two sides of the same coin. Okay. Similar statement positive. So A and B are. So let us stop with 300 question. Okay. So what are the important regional political parties in India? Okay. All the above. Trinamool Congress of West Bengal, Mamata Banerjee. National Conference Party of Jammu and Kashmir. We have Mr. Abdullah, I believe. Okay. Wait, no, no, no. National Conference, no. Who's that person? National Conference, not Abdullah. Okay. Farooq Abdullah is the father, I think, and the son is okay. This is old one, Jammu and Kashmir. It's not very important, but I want to see that person's name. Sheikh Abdullah was elected president, okay, National Conference, and currently president against the Maharaja of Jammu. This I think everyone knows, right? I mean, the integration of princely states into India is very important post independence, okay, after 1947. Hyderabad, Operation Polo, etc. We'll look into that when it comes to modern history. And Maharaja of Jammu and Kashmir, Raja Hari Singh. All these things are very important. And who's Farooq Abdullah, I'm looking for his son actually. It's the current children. Anyone knows? Omar Abdullah. Okay, I'm looking for his name, this person. So he's currently running the party, Omar Abdullah. Back then, when I was preparing, he was frequently in news. That's the reason. Anyway, the Communist Party of India in West Bengal. The Communist Party of India is currently prominent in Kerala, West Bengal, mostly. That's all. And so you can say they are important regional political parties. In Andhra Pradesh, it is TDP, YSRCP, etc. And you have Maharashtra, Shiv Sena, etc. And in Jharkhand, Jharkhand Mukti Morcha. In Karnataka, you have this Kumar Swami's party, etc., etc. So all these things you have to just have a general idea. Okay. So which of the following statements is or true? Secessionism is a form of regionalism. Okay, militant, fundamentalist, etc. Advocating a separation from the country. This separation is secessionism on the basis of ethnicity or any other factor. So example of this can be the Nagaland. Okay, recently frequently in news. Naga and Socialist. Okay, Nationalist Socialist Council of Nagaland (NASL), and there is a subpart called Isaac Muiwa. Okay, Isaac Muiwa. These things are frequently in news, so you have to remember. Okay, leaders Isaac and Muiwa, they signed a peace framework, etc., etc. Basically, they want a separate Nagaland. Okay, this is very important. Frequently in news. Nationalist Socialist Council of Nagaland. They want a separate Nagaland, and that is ever since it has been in news multiple times. So better to know. And there are Isaac Muiwa. They are the leaders to separate factions, etc., etc. So from point of view of regionalism, that can be asked. Separation is a demand for separate statehood within the Indian Union. This is separation. You can say example is Telangana, Andhra. Okay, secede is completely going away from India. Okay, so they don't want to be part of India. For example, Khalistan also. Khalistan is asking for a separate state country. And any other examples of secessionism? One is Nagaland, and what else? Jammu and Kashmir, that what you say, Pakistan occupied Kashmir, etc. So those are some of the examples where they want to completely secede from the nation, completely break away. Separation is for separate statehood within the same Indian Union, like we have seen Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh, etc., and recently Telangana and Andhra Pradesh. Okay, Telangana is the 29th state, but because Jammu and Kashmir was removed, I mean, it has lost its statehood. Now we have 28 states, if I'm not wrong. Okay. Just cross check. How many states in India? 28. Okay. 28 states and 8 union territories. So can you say what are the 8 union territories? Anyone? Okay. Andaman and Nicobar, Lakshadweep, Daman and Diu, Chandigarh. What else? Chandigarh, Dadra and Nagar Haveli, union territories of India. And their capitals are also important. So Ladakh, of course, Ladakh, Jammu and Kashmir recently they have become UTs. Puducherry is also very important. Lakshadweep, okay. Delhi is a NCT, National Capital Territory. Chandigarh, Dadra and Nagar Haveli, and Daman and Diu are in Gujarat. Andaman and Nicobar. Okay, these are the union territories. And for Chandigarh, I mean Punjab and Haryana High Court also acts for Chandigarh. Kerala High Court looks after Andaman and Nicobar, and sorry, Kerala High Court looks after Lakshadweep, I believe. And for Andaman and Nicobar, I think what is it, Tamil Nadu High Court, etc. So all those things, are some of the important things which you have to look into. So we have completed 300 questions. Okay, fine. We'll continue.